Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Bradley Overrated, and today I'm going to be doing 10 PlayStation 5 games, whether or not you should play these games or pass on these games. Pass or play 10 PS5 games. Pretty straightforward, my personal experience and whether or not I can recommend it to you. So without further ado, let's do this now, and the first one is quite a big one. Okay, so the first game is Elden Ring. Of course it's going to be Elden Ring, right? Why wouldn't it be Elden Ring? Now, this is an interesting one because I'm going to say play with a huge asterisk on it. And the reason why is this game is not meant for everybody. The real question you have to ask yourself is, do you enjoy the concept of beating your head into a brick wall until the brick wall breaks? And if the answer is yes, then this is the perfect game for you. Now, if you're someone who's played a Souls game before, chances are you know what you're getting into, and you're going to know whether or not you like this game. I will say this is probably the most accessible of the Souls-like games. Having said that, it's still not necessarily that accessible or as accessible as you would think. You're still going to die a lot. You're still going to get frustrated to no end. You're still going to have to, if you choose to play online, deal with online players who can both hinder and help you at certain times. My recommendation if you're going to play this game is to join a community, get on a Discord server. People are willing to help you out. They will help you figure out the game. They will make it easier on you so you're not so stressed out. It's probably the best way to play Elden Ring. But if you're someone like me and you've been playing it just solely by yourself, it's been quite the challenge, but there's so much fun here to be had. I love the monster designs. I love the discovery of random things. The minute I had to fight a giant crawdad, I was sold on this game. It was an amazing time. So I'm going to recommend you play this unless you lack patience. If you have no patience and yeah, if you have no patience, don't bother. This will infuriate you. Next up is a game called Remake. I actually just very recently reviewed this game on my channel. I like this game. Delivering packages and mail to people. I enjoyed it. Definitely more than Death Stranding. Probably because this game knew when to quit making me deliver stuff and didn't drag anything out. No offense to Death Stranding fans. But Lake is just a simple story about a girl who comes back to her hometown and delivers post office stuff on behalf of her dad, who's gone to Florida, presumably to retire. If that doesn't sound exciting, it's probably because it's not. There is literally no action. This is a narrative-based game, and to be honest, I don't think most people are going to enjoy Lake that much. So as with a sad heart, I'm going to say you should probably pass on this game, unless playing a mailman sounds exciting. If that doesn't sound exciting to you, it's probably not going to be the best of games. Like I said, I personally enjoyed it, but yeah, it's a slow burn the entire time. Now we're coming up to some weird stuff. Crazy Chicken Shooter Remake, or whatever it's called. This is a weird one. I also reviewed this on my channel. It's a simple arcade shooter that apparently was supposedly popular. I've never heard of Crazy Chicken before, but I wanted to try it out, and I can say safely that most people probably aren't going to enjoy this too much. It's okay. You literally just shoot chickens. I like it because I really enjoy shooting chickens. I don't know why. It's always been something that's been fun for me. There is a giant truck that just drove out over there. Thank you, giant truck. We should close that window. The window is now closed. Yay, I finally figured it out. But yeah, it's just not a lot. And the worst thing is that the physical game is $30. Now, I got it for 10 on a very good sell, but 30 bucks, even 10 bucks is arguably too much. If this game's digitally on sale for $5, you now know what you're getting into. But no, Crazy Chicken Remake is a pass. It's definitely not gonna be the highlight of your day. Or maybe it will be, but it's not a good enough game that I can honestly recommend it for people. I like weird, stupid, obscure things. This is one of those games. Now we're getting somewhere. Evil Inside. I have a review coming out about this game soon, and PT was this fun little demo, right? We all remember PT and how scary it was and how unique of a concept for a video game it was. Well, Evil Inside is basically discount PT, but it's just not good because it's just not that scary. The worst thing about this game is physically this was a $30 game again, and it's $12 digitally, but in my humble opinion, this game is worth maybe $1 because it's not very fun. Nor is it that scary, and it doesn't look that great, even though it's a PlayStation 5 game. I mean, it's by an indie developer, but still, I'm trying to think of some good qualities. There are some good moments where it's a little scary. It's a pass. It's a pass. Evil Inside is just not a very good game. I can't justify this purchase for anyone at all. Sorry. Up next, we have a game that everyone's probably heard about, Overcooked. I love Overcooked, man. Played it on the Switch, it's a lot of fun, and this is 4K Overcooked, all the DLC content, and it works really well. Now, I heard the Xbox Series one has some issues. Having said that, this isn't what this is the PlayStation 5. As you can see right here, it's the PlayStation 5, and I can safely say that the PlayStation 5 version of this game runs really well. I really enjoy this. I've been playing with my friends. It's a good time. I can't recommend it enough. If you like playing a crazy game of trying to cook and not burn your kitchen down, Overcooked is just for you. I actually did a review of the original game on my channel. You're welcome to check that out. So all in all, Overcooked is absolutely a play on the PlayStation 5, especially if you have never played Overcooked before, and you have friends. Definitely want to have friends on this one. Up next is another game that once again I did review on my channel, but for the Nintendo Switch I have now played through this game again on the PlayStation 5, and I am here to tell you that Road 96 is awesome and you need to pick it up. This is a procedurally generated, really great narrative adventure where you'll do multiple things and try not to get your teenager killed. Yes, you can get your teenager killed in several different ways. Trust me, I have murdered a lot of teenagers. Intentionally maybe, knowing that I could kill them and still did, because I'm a horrible human being. But I love Road 96. I actually have really grown to like this game even more. I had my friend, his name is Brandon, he came over and he played through the entire game with me, several times over technically, and he is now a big fan of this game, and the reason being is it's just so much fun. You never know what's going to happen next. It keeps you engaged, it makes you want to know how the story unfolds and how it ends. It's a lot of fun. And for $30, easily worth it. It's digitally, it's like $20, it'll probably go on sale, worth it, digitally or physical. I picked it up physical because it's too good to not have in my collection. Road 96 is a play, guys. Pick it up, support this indie game. This is a good one. Next up is one of the most terrifying games I played last year, and I did a review of it. BB and Tina at the horse farm. Oh. No. No, 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 no. If you have a 5-year-old girl and she wants to play a game, because I guess, you know, it's BB and Tina, so it's probably intended for children, which apparently that also gives an excuse for developers to make really crappy video games, but if you have a 5-year-old girl and she likes horses, then yeah, okay, maybe they will like this game. But to say that a child has fun playing a game like this is about the same thing as saying a child has fun throwing paper towels at the ceiling. The quality of fun matters, guys. And as an adult and as a father, as a parent, I can tell you, just skip it. Play a different game. Any game, man. BB and Tina's terrible. It has bugs, it has glitches, it's boring. You always have to push the button to make the horse run. The story is so stupid. It's just, I just hate this game. I'm gonna be honest. I would love to say there's something good about it. Like I said, if you have a 5-year-old girl, a 5-year-old daughter, and she wants to play this game, and she'll probably have a good time, but make no mistake, it's not a good game. And in my opinion, the best family games, the best children games, are both games that your child can enjoy and you can enjoy. And there's not very many people out there in the world that are going to enjoy BB and Tina at the horse farm. It's not good. Pass on it. Next up is a game that also I reviewed last year, Back 4 Blood. Back 4 Blood is discount Left 4 Dead, and it's just not as good as Left 4 Dead. It's a shame. It's a real shame. I've been wanting a Left 4 Dead spiritual successor to be a really great one that will make me not go back and just want to play Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 over again. And after playing Back 4 Blood, all I can say is it made me want to go back and play Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 again. It's just not as good. I think the thing that really killed it for me is the fact that when you try to play it on your own with just AIs, you get penalized so much for doing it that you don't even get like the experience points or whatever. And that was just such a bummer for me, because this game has potential. There's some really good things. I actually really did enjoy the gunplay even in this game. It's just unfortunate that the developers had some really dumb decisions that just held this game back in so many ways. So you can even find this game on sale now physically for 10 bucks. It's just, and I think it just goes to show that it's just not that great. So Back 4 Blood, unfortunately, for me, is a pass. Some people will absolutely enjoy this game though, so take that with a grain of salt. For me, I can't recommend it, but maybe down in the comments somebody will and give a really good explanation as to why they do. Next up is a game that I really liked when I was younger, and I thought I would like it when I was older. It's Alex Kidd in Miracle World DX. Now this game I played when I was a lot younger, and I remember it being weird with the controls, so I was excited, you know, to jump back in and see this game in HD and remastered and how it looks, and it looks really nice. It looks terrific. There's just one small problem that makes this game so infuriating. The controls still suck. This game is not easy to control Alex. You push right, he really likes to go right. You have to really get used to the controls in this game, and you never quite feel like your character is in control. Now why does that matter? When I play a platform game, I always like to feel like I'm in control of my character. I like to feel like my mistakes were my fault, not so much the controls were just so annoying that I messed up. And unfortunately, in this game, that is the case. They had an opportunity here to fix some of those issues with the control scheme and make it more user-friendly. They just chose not to, which on one hand I can respect, because it kind of keeps it to the way the original game was, just with a new coat of paint. But on the other hand, the original way just wasn't that great in my opinion, and they could have fixed it here. So it's a tough call for me. I'm over here thinking, like, do I recommend you play this game or pass this game? And ultimately, I have to say pass. Unless you played the original and you love the original and have fond memories, great news, it's all here and it's awesome like that. Love the tic-tac-toe, by the way. That is just such a great way to do a boss fight. And not important, but yeah, the controls though always bugged me even when I was a kid, and they didn't fix them now. So I'm going to say pass on this. Having said that, it's not too expensive if you want to get it digitally and you want to give it a try. Maybe do it that way. So I don't hate this game. I was just disappointed. And wanted more. That's all. Just wanted a little bit more. And finally, we have a game that came out technically last generation, but has been, you know, upscale, remastered, includes all the content. Kind of enjoy when they do this. It's Metro Exodus Complete. This game, love this game. I'm not even going to hesitate. This is an amazing game. I reviewed this game too on my channel. I did it for was the Xbox One X, whatever it was. Great game. Picked it up for the PlayStation 5. Looks amazing in 4K. Looks great with all the DLC and everything included in one complete package, and I got it for only 20 bucks. Worth it. You need to get this game. It is one of my all-time favorite first-person shooters that has great horror elements, has a great narrative. Love the story, love the characters, love the voice acting, love the gunplay. I love everything about this game, basically. This is an awesome, awesome game. If you haven't tried Metro Exodus, you need to. Get on this. Great stuff. So there you go, guys. Let's bring them back out. Here they are, the 10 PlayStation 5 games, whether or not to pass or play. I think I ended up saying to play 4 of them. Surprisingly low number on this one, considering there's some awesome games on the PlayStation 5. But I wanted to give you guys a variety. Some indie titles, some hidden gems, unknown ones, some bigger ones, you know, Elden Ring. But all the same, guys, what do you think about these games? Are there any other games you think I should try out? Would you recommend that I play some games that maybe I haven't mentioned yet? Let me know in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this. I know I certainly did. This was fun. It was great to try something different here on the channel. Let me know if you enjoyed this video, and as always, I'll see you next time, guys. I am Bradley Overrated, out like a trout, and have a good one.
If you made it to the end, you're amazing.